So I never wanted to hope to make parole. You know, I never put all the eggs in one basket because I seen niggas lose their mind or get broke with looking forward the expectation of making parole. And like, you got niggas that do the best, they do it. They don't get in no trouble, and then they come up for parole and they continuously deny them.
Because at the end of the day, you at the hands of the parole
you at the
board.
mercy of them, right? Yeah, you at the mercy of the parole board. So I wasn't one of them. I'm in this bitch wilding. I'm just living my life. But at that point, it's like, that's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest fear, like to really believe that I could get free and then have them not give it to me. And then it ended up manifesting though, because when I met her, I ended up making parole in 2021. But they took my parole back. The biggest fear. I was 18 days away from coming home, they snatched my parole. Gave me a silver.
Something happened or they just decided?
Nah, they just, for what they never disclosed why. They never disclosed why. They just 18 days away. Like now I'm believing I'm here. I'm at the door. And they snatched it. It's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like she came to visit and tell me like, hey, they snatched your date. Like what? Like what happened? I'm trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like at this time I'm gone, like 28 now.
Yeah.
And it's like, you done gave me the hope. Cause on paper you done freed me, but I don't actually get the actual freedom. So it's like.
Then after so long, it's like, maybe they will let me go. Like it's been, you bringing up old shit at this point.
I had to get to that point. But at the time I was heartbroken. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like I went in at 15, it's like, damn man, this is what I ain't want this to happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm heartbroken. It's like, the fuck, man? Like, and I'm actually believing because like I got the freedom on paper. Mm-hmm. I got an actual date to come out. And then 18 days before, you change your mind. And it's like, damn, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it took me some time. Like people started learning what happened. You know, people encouraging you, hey man, stay strong. Mm-hmm. They gave it to you before they'll give it to you again. Then I looked at it like that too. Like, okay, they gave it to me on paper. They'll give it to me again. I just gotta keep my nose clean. I gotta stay out the way.
Next go around.
So when I came back up, they actually gave it to me. I actually made it home. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, man. Congratulations. You telling me about the crypto. So we first met, you had came in to get some supplies for the tattoo.
Yeah. And
then you was telling me later on about the crypto. So kind of going to like what kind of thing you do now, like on your new journey.
Okay. Well,
since you've been free.
You know, I exercise. I'm an artist too.
Yeah.
You know, like I had hit you up about that. I'm an artist, and then I came into the knowledge of crypto. One of my partners, JP, I met JP when I was in pre-release. When I met him, he just got out here 2 weeks to go home, so we started talking, and he like, damn, cuz you normal. He a crib. He like, damn, cuz you really a normal nigga. He hear me talking. He like, damn, you normal, bro. You gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So he come home. They moved to Houston. We lock in. But one of his partners knew about crypto. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to turn JP on to crypto. Mm-hmm. But I'm already into certain things, but I just don't have nobody to guide me that way. So when JP introduced me to Classic, it's like, all right. And he telling me like, Classic telling me about this. Classic finna show me how to do crypto, but he like, I ain't really gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, see the nigga fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I see the intentions behind it.
And you already like to learn, like
yeah,
you said.
Yeah, I like to learn, but I understand the relevance of like how society is advancing. So I know it's going to this. I just don't know how to get into it. I need a guide. And being that he's really trying to give it to his partner who he got love for, but his partner don't really want it. He not receptive.
Yeah.
And he telling me about it, and I'm like, shit, see the nigga, give me the game. I'm willing. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up calling him. And he telling like, man, my partner Ant. Cause he used to always tell us about each other, like both of y'all niggas gangsters, but y'all intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really get along, and they really end up happening. So when he telling him, he telling me the same thing. So when he telling me, I would tell you about my partner Ant, he want to learn about crypto. So he telling, well, yeah, I'll teach him. And so JP was like, hey, he say he gonna fuck with you. I said, okay, I'm finna come get you right now. And he like, nah, I got man, I'm finna come get you. So he stay downtown. So I go pick him up from downtown in Houston housing, and we come back to the West. Go introduce, he put me on it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I need to do, get this, get that, and he started teaching. I'm paying attention, so I'm putting the money in. You know what I'm saying? Like I done lost a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the game.
You gotta lose money to make some money.
Yeah, I mean, just by he gave me a lot of info. He gave me the foundation, but I needed to learn more. Cause where we differed at was like once you invest the money into a crypto, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna use meme coins for example.
Okay.
So one of the first coins that I had invested into was called PayPay. So I put 3,000 in PayPay, and PayPay like rose to like 9,000. So he telling me like the way he taught me was like, it rise to 9, don't pull your money. It's gonna drop a little bit, but it's gonna go up. It could possibly go from 9,000 to 20,000.
Yeah.
So this is how he give me the game, but in all actuality, I'm supposed to take profit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
leave the rest.
Yeah, because I'm up 2x.
That makes sense.
I'm up. I put 3 in, this bitch up 9,000. I should take profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Because
profit
if it's going
6,000.
up, it's gonna keep going up with your other initial investment as well.
I mean, but that's a mistake. Like that's the way he gave me the game, but it took me to continue to invest and learn and acquire information. And I'm running into information where people are saying you always need to take profit. You don't ride the market because you cannot time the market. So not being able to time the market,
crypto.
yeah, you can't time it. So that 9, instead of it going to 20, that bitch dropped down to like 2,000 or something. You know what I'm saying? So I missed the opportunity. But I did it again and I did it again and I did it again because I still ain't learned yet. It rose back up because with crypto, you don't really lose until you sell. It's very volatile. It'll go up. It'll go down. It could go up 15% today and it could drop 20% tomorrow. Then 2 days from there, it could rise up 40%. So it's very volatile.
Yeah.
You're gonna go up and down. So that's why it's essential for you to take profit. And one of the things I learned too was just like it went up, right? Where I bought, just say the price I bought in, just say I bought in at 10 cents per coin. And then it went up to 90 cents per coin. I sold. The market is gonna drop. The market is gonna correct itself. People are gonna start selling off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which will affect the price. And it's gonna affect the amount that you have in there. So once it drops lower, it could possibly drop lower than the 10 cents that I bought in at. Right. So now it drops to just say 4 cents, right? So if I sell all my coins when it was at 90 cents, that's a profit. And then once the market corrects itself or go lower, I bought in at 10 cents, and now it's at 4 cents. Now I buy back in at 4 cents, which is lower than what I first entered in. And then wait for you wash and repeat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wait for the shit to happen again. It's gonna go back up.
Instead of just sitting there with all your
I didn't
money
understand it. Y'all didn't know that. I was riding the market. And then another thing he was telling me was that they have stable coins. Like either I could have did that or I could have sold everything and put it in the stable coin. The stable coin is basically a coin that's pegged to the US dollar. It's not as volatile. So each stable coin is like $1 a coin. So that 9,000, I could have sold all of the PayPay for 9,000 worth.
What's the purpose of a stable coin? Because I thought the purpose was that it's like not centralized like the USD.
No, it's stable. That's the point. Like the stable means that it's not as volatile as the other, like the meme coins and other altcoins. You buy in, just like if I put 9,000 in there, if I sell the PayPay for $9,000 worth of stable coin, I might end up getting probably 8,970 something because there are fees, transaction fees.
Right.
But it's gonna basically stay there.
Right. It's
right around, it's gonna stay, right around there. So it retains its value better than meme coins or altcoins and stuff like that. It retains the value. But like I say, he gave me the game and the understanding to get in. But that's where we still differ though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I done acquired my own style. I done acquired my own information. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful to him for teaching me that. Because as you can see, the world is moving to that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is going digital. All of Trump is putting all of these different policies into action. You know what I'm saying? He's writing up all these different bills and these laws that regulating the crypto market. And at some point, everybody's gonna have to go to that. You're gonna have to use it. You can't get away from it.
Oh, you think it's gonna be just?
Yeah, they tokenizing everything. It's the norm. It's definitely the norm. Banks are buying shares of it right now. When Trump came into office, Trump created a strategic U.S. crypto reserve. Mm-hmm. So like
same as in regular.
Yeah, like banks have reserve currency in the bank, right? That's what they doing with crypto. He created it. So they have a U.S. strategic crypto reserve where they're gonna use it. So banks are buying these institutions, they buying this stuff up.
And these people in these positions, they don't do anything for this year or next year or even 5 years. They doing shit to put in a position for the next 20, 50.
Because the dollar has lost its value. It's losing its value. It's gonna go to zero.
Keep going down.
Yeah, that's what, because they continuously print money. They were trying to make people think it's a scam because they cannot print crypto. You can't print like Bitcoin. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin in existence.
Yeah.
So after that 21 million is on the market, you know what I'm saying?
It's just about the value of it.
It's gonna continue to rise. The value is gonna rise. They can't print it. They can't control it. That's why they didn't want people to know about it. That's why they made you think scammers and criminals used it, which is absolutely stupid because the blockchain is a ledger.
Yeah.
Like it records every transaction. So why would a criminal want to do shit on the blockchain when you can never erase it and the record is consistent?
It's always
regardless to who open a computer, who log into it, who do what, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Forever. So you basically telling on yourself as a criminal.
That shit crazy. Bro gave you the game and then, you know, you passing it on.
Yeah, I mean, I encourage, that's like I sent you the book. You know what I'm saying? The ebook. Like read the ebook. Cause it'll give you a foundation because you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
They don't really talk about it on the news. By the time they talk about it on the news, it's gonna be too late. How else can like somebody like me get into crypto and get some money after doing 29 years in prison?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to stock markets and doing it. You're not gonna be able to do it. Cause they got all these different regulations. You have to have a couple of $1 million to get in on certain like initial public offers and shit, like get in on these coins. But with the Bitcoin, the crypto and shit, you can get in, anybody. There's no regulations now. They setting it, they writing the regulations now, but you can still get in and actually get rich with them.
So now they're trying to lock it all down?
Yeah, they regulating it, like, cause like I told you, the dollar going to zero. So that's why they all getting into Bitcoin and they getting into all of these other coins. They buying them up because they're gonna start using these coins as the currency. But they not really talking about it on the news. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a smartphone, you know what I'm saying? But people don't use it.